Rahul Gandhi is saying, which country are you talking about? There is no democracy in India. India is now in imaginary democracy. Now, this is very, very disrespectful. As an Indian, I find this disrespectful, as would many people who are watching at this time. You can have a view. You can disagree with the Modi government, its laws, its actions, its policies. But to say India is no democracy, that's disrespecting all of us as a collective. Amee Yajnik.
I don't think so that it is disrespect. I think the picture today which the nation is projecting, or the nation is being seen as by the outside world and within the nation, that is our citizens. I think you are also turning your eyes away from all the democratic institutions, the way a democracy is by the people, of the people, for the people. I think the government today has forgotten.
No, who decides? No, one second. If there are no elections, no one, that's what I'm saying. The party that loses in an election cannot decide that India is no democracy. In state after state, you're voted out. Now, whether it is Hyderabad, whether it is Bihar, whether it was Uttar Pradesh before that, or the centre, ma'am, you and your party are losing elections. You need to get your house in order. That doesn't mean democracy in this country has died, Amee Yajnik.
Kindly hear me out first, please. Be patient. When elections come and go, when a party loses and wins, but this is the party which was pre-freedom, post-independence, has given a wonderful kind of a growth to this country.
Including the emergency. You are the guys who gave us the emergency.
We should not forget the contribution.
Ma'am, it's your party, it's your leader, it's the grandmother of the man who spoke today who gave us the emergency. Let's not forget that.
Well, that emergency you are mentioning again and again of 1974, and I heard some of the leaders of the BJP asking us to read about 1974. I think they are not reading, or they are not well read on 1970s Green Revolution, 1972 where we brought the public distribution system for the grains, 1992 thereafter the Annapurna system. Well, I think they should read what is happening in this country. They should know which were the institutions in place brought by the freedom fighters, post-independence, the leaders of this nation in this country.
You haven't answered. Ma'am, one second. Amee Yajnik, you need to explain first and foremost why your leader Rahul Gandhi is saying that India is no democracy. I'm not clear. How does he even muster the courage to stand in a country when his grandmother jailed activist after activist, leader after leader, journalist after journalist, and he's turning around and saying that we aren't a democracy right now? He's standing in front of Rashtrapati Bhavan saying exactly as he pleases, and that's being covered by the media widely. So how can he turn around and say this is not a democracy? If this isn't democracy, then what is, ma'am?
Mr. Kanwal,
yes?
Today's situation is being told by Rahul ji. Why are you going some 34 years, 35 years back? Why are you not looking at the ground reality? The students can't speak, the journalists can't speak, the farmers can't speak, the government does not listen to the people of this nation. So what do you think this is?
In fact, the voters of Bihar spoke, and they spoke very loudly. You didn't like what they said. That's a different matter.
That is what I mentioned.
That's what I'm saying.
Elections come and go.
Just because you are not liking what the voters are telling you, just because you aren't liking the way India is voting, you think there is no democracy. There are many in the Congress party who are saying there's no democracy in the Congress. Leader after leader has spoken. They're asking for elections. They want Rahul Gandhi and the Gandhis to step aside.
Where is the healthy procedure of listening to people? Where is the dialogue? Don't go on electoral elections and winning. Tell me who is being heard in the country today. Tell us what are the procedures, fair and democratic procedures being followed. Why are you so afraid that everywhere you have to bring section 144? Why can't you listen to the voices of the people? Is this democracy? You please tell me,